Welcome to 10K Tuesday. Bistro. Woo! Hey, welcome to 10K Tuesday. My name is Scott. If you've never been here before, every Tuesday I've got to run at least 10 kilometers before I can even talk to you. Now I do have this weird goal that I want to make $10,000 or 10K, you see, on a Tuesday right in front of your eyes. Today is Christmas Eve. I'm not going to be doing any of that. That would involve day trading. And even though the market's open today, I'm taking a break for that for a little while. I need to rebuild. I've been a little reckless and sloppy. And that's one reason why I'm really glad where I didn't take y'all up on, hey, teach me how to day trade. I'm not the guy to teach you how to do that. There's plenty of channels for that. We do something different here on this channel. Come on in and I'll show you. Hey, how's it going? Today is December 24th, so Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to you all out there. And for this episode of 10K Tuesday, I just wanted to, talk a little bit, about Christmas and things that we can do to make ourselves feel better and make others feel better. Here's my Christmas present that I requested. I asked for a bonsai plant. And yeah, pretty cool. I didn't really want any gizmos or gadgets or anything like that. I am taking great interest in reading about how to care for it. And, just whoever wrote this book, well, it's no great mystery. This gentleman right here, let's at least say his name, David DeGroot. Huh, interesting. I don't know if you guys saw Guardians of the Galaxy, Groot. I wonder if there's any kind of correlation whatsoever. That might be a stretch. The voice was done by Vin Diesel, if I'm correct. I'm kind of a comic book nerd, so I really dig that stuff. But anyway, the dedication that this dude had to write this book and dedicate his life to bonsai. And anyway, I'm really interested in making friends with this plant and nurturing it and ideally keeping it healthy and alive for the rest of my life. These things can live to be quite old if you take care of them. So a couple weeks ago, I did a video about, when you feel bad and you feel bad, how to make yourself feel better using frequency and stuff like that. And, by all means, go back and watch it because it was a pretty cool video. You actually saw me down in the dumps and you saw me lift myself up out of that. And when I shoot these videos, more often than not, there's a little bit of consciousness here saying, all right, I want to get my energy up so I can make a good video. And so it translates well. And so I'm on top of my game and, you feel it on the other end of this. And so last week, I was just feeling horrible. And I said, you know what? This will help somebody. You can watch me go from here, point A to point B. And so I was thinking about that today, Christmas Eve, and there's folks out there that, no matter what you say, you say, go out and go work out and, go help somebody and that'll raise your frequency and you'll feel better. That still doesn't translate to a lot of people. And, a lot of people are depressed. And when you're depressed, you just don't want to move. You just don't want to do diddly squat. So I can appreciate that. And so I've got a suggestion or two. And there's a couple things that I try to do in my life other than, work out, run, people probably get a little sick of that. But some practical things that help me and I believe would help you. Well, I know they'll help you. One, schedule something challenging in your world. So, for example, I had a marathon on my calendar and I prepared for that for a few months, maybe 3 or 4 months, and then bam, November 16th, it came and it went. And you know what? I've kind of had this longing, this yearning, like a dog without a bone, because I don't have anything challenging on my calendar like that anymore. So by golly, today, maybe I'm going to give myself a break. It is Christmas Eve. New Year's is around the corner. And what do we always do on New Year's? We're going to try to get it right next year. We're going to make those resolutions. So I, by golly, am going to have something within the first few months of 2025 on my calendar, something challenging to do. And it might be, a race, a half a marathon, or maybe a full marathon. Or at least I'll just sign up for the Richmond Marathon all over again. I love that so much. I'm definitely want to do that again. So cool. Let's put something challenging on our calendars, something that we got to kind of work for, and you know, we'll have a real sense of accomplishment after we're done. Because man, I was on cloud 9 when I finished my first marathon. So cool. Let's get something challenging in our lives and have something to work towards. You know, a project. All right. And so, and number 2 that I think that really lifts me up, and I know will help you, is to insert some creativity in your life. Some outlet where you can express yourself. On the other side of this camera are guitars. Let's see if I can pull this off. Yeah, so I've got guitars, and that's my creative outlet. And right there, painting. I made that painting. Can you see that? All right, so cool. Yeah, some sort of creative outlet for you, whether it's music or art. My wife, Laurie, she is a hell of a painter. She's really good at watercolor in particular. I mean, I'm okay. But for example, all the background music that you hear on my channel, I did that. I made that, you know. Get GarageBand, if you're an iPhone person, Apple person, you know, that shit's free. And so you can just get on and play. And so that helps me. And I'd like to be more disciplined about it, like say, you know, an hour every day, or at least sometime on the weekend, like 2 hours every Sunday morning, something like that, where it's just my time for me to play and be creative. And I highly suggest that for you. All right, so, hey, Scott, well, I don't play a musical instrument. I don't have a musical instrument. I don't have the space to make art, or even if I did, I don't have the space to hang it. I can appreciate that, because we moved from a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with a basement and a garage to a 2-bedroom apartment. I can appreciate not having space to put your creativity. Cook, yes. All right. If you want to be creative and you feel like you don't have those outlets, look, cook. You got to eat, don't you? Okay. Well, get a recipe, something that you're interested in, and cook that son bitch. And that will give you so much pleasure. I promise you. I promise you. And you're going to find, you might find like your signature dish, man, this freaking dish that you got, that nobody else, like, they're like, man, I hope Sandra's bringing her special nachos to this game we're watching, because nobody makes nachos like Sandra. You know, just, I don't know. I've got a few things that I'm kind of pretty good at, and I just sort of keep repeating them. Like, I make a lot of Italian dishes. I'm kind of hoping somebody will make me an honorary Italian or something. I don't know. Laurie was like, you always bring like lasagna to Thanksgiving. Like, we're not Italian, but everybody likes my lasagna. Yeah. For example, today I'm going to make a rhubarb pie today. So, you know, I think that's really cool, is cooking something from scratch, especially when you go to visit your friends and family and stuff like that, and you made it from scratch. I think part of the Christmas spirit is you know, giving something that you made, you know, not just some arbitrary gift that you really don't give a shit about, that you just want to check a box, you know, something that you took time and love and energy and made it and gave it. And you're sharing it with, you know, the most important people in your life, friends and family. And none of this shit's worth anything without them. The most important things we have in life are human relationships. I mean, you can be the richest person on planet Earth, and if you're all alone, you know, it ain't worth a shit. So I was thinking an awful lot about that this morning. Yeah, I'm 49, and you know, when you reach your upper 40s like this, you will have lost a lot of people in your life. And so I did take a moment this morning, and I was thinking about them, and hell, I'm getting a little worked up now just thinking about all the people that are gone now. So I hope everybody who hears this message takes a little bit of time to appreciate the people you do have in your life, and because nothing's permanent, nothing's guaranteed. And man, I didn't mean to get all down, but man, the people in your life are so fucking important, and I just don't want us to lose sight of that, all because of this Christmas thing that we're all wrapped in, this Christmas machine that we're all wrapped up in, where we got to check these boxes and get presents for so and so and so and so, and we got to get down the road, and we really don't want to go here or there, and it's a nightmare. And I guess if we could just take time to remember people that have come and gone, and we won't see them for a very long time. Hopefully we'll see them again some way, somehow, in the best circumstances possible. But then take stock of the people that we've got left, and then hopefully we get to make some new friends and family members along the way, somehow, some way, as well. Yeah, so to wrap it up, hope you have a terrific Merry Christmas. Get something on the calendar here for you that's challenging. Shoehorn some way to be creative in your life every day if you can, but certainly every week. Let's not let a week go by where you don't take some you time and make some music, make some art, or at least cook something. All right? By the way, shameless plug, I do have something that is really helpful to anybody right down below. It's called alwaysrippedbook.com. And the cool thing about it is it comes with videos. So if you enjoy my videos and you're interested in getting in shape, staying in shape forever, and also dropping drugs, alcohol, and tobacco, that's the greatest way I know of to be of service to you. The book tells you everything you need to know, but it's reinforced by the videos. I just wanted to, as soon as I was done writing the book, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make some videos that really reinforce the principles of this book. And if you can either read the book or watch the videos, but if you do both, man, you're just going to come out unstoppable, I promise you. All right, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and we'll see you at least next Tuesday. If you like the content I'm putting out for you, by all means, why don't you hit that like button, consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you a dime, it means the world to me. All right, have a good one. Bye now.